from the broadcast studios at Erie High School. It's time for the Erie Tiger Network News.
Good morning, Erie Tigers, and welcome to the Erie Tiger Network News. I'm Danae Shara.
And I'm Blake Donaldson. After winning the Colorado State Championship, Erie Cheer headed to Orlando, Florida for Cheer Nationals. Being the team's second appearance at Nationals in the last 3 years, Erie went in looking for some amazing results, having experienced the big stage before. The team departed 3 days before the big performance in order to get some practice and leading up to the show. After having an amazing week of constant practices and days filled with fun at Disney, the team was ready to put on a stellar performance.
This team has such a great bond, and just the way we deal with each other helps deal with all the troubles that we've had, and we just all stay together and work through it together, which helps us come out.
Along with many of the other sports teams this year, swim is doing fantastic. They will be on their way to states on Friday and Saturday. Let's go to Madison Gambon for more on this topic.
This past weekend, the girls' swim team competed at one of their final meets of the season, the Longs Peak Conference meet, before state next weekend. Entering the meet, the individual state team consisted of 11 girls, and by the end of conference, the team added Kendall Tyson to the diving team and Reagan Passer to the individual event swim team.
Reagan is so supportive. I think it's just going to help bring everyone together and help everyone support each other more, because Reagan is the most positive person ever. So I think it's great that she's here.
Leading up to conference last week, the team had been participating in Taper Week to prepare them for conference and overall prepare them for state.
So the difference between this week's practices and previous practices during the season is we're currently going into taper, are in Taper Week. So that means we're doing less yardage, we're focusing more on technique, stroke, flip turn starts versus getting just the distance in. We're no longer conditioning them for endurance, we're conditioning them for their races.
The final state dive team consists of Kendall Tyson, Nia Sanchez, Courtney Giordano, and Sarah Forsyth. This year's 200 medley relay team is Anna Lilly, Anna Dunn, Peyton Irwin, and Cambry Payne. Swimming the 50 free is Anna Lilly, Meredith Olson, and the reigning 3A 50 free state champion Peyton Irwin. The 100 fly will be swum by Cambry Payne and Peyton Irwin, also the reigning 3A 100 fly state champion. Anna Lilly, Meredith Olson, and Reagan Patzer will be swimming the 100 free, and Izzy Schneider will be swimming the 500 free. The 200 freestyle relay team consists of Cambry Payne, Parker Patzer, Reagan Patzer, and Meredith Olson. Swimming the 100 back is Reagan Patzer, April Faber, and Anna Dunn, with Anna and April also swimming the 100 breaststroke. The 400 free relay team is Anna Lilly, Cambry Payne, Anna Dunn, and Peyton Irwin. The 3A State Swim and Dive meet will be held at the Veterans Memorial Aquatic Center this Friday and Saturday, February 14th and 15th. We wish the team the best of luck at state and to continue the success that they have had all season long.
Good luck, girls. Student-teacher conferences just ended, but another event is coming up. AP Music Theory is the next big thing, and Bella Tapia has more on this story.
We may only be 2 months into what seems like an already long semester, but for some teachers and students, they're already preparing for next year's classes. And for Miss Pernos and a few music students, that means getting ready for the newly added AP Music Theory class.
So AP Music Theory is a college entry-level course that focuses on musical concepts and skills with the goal for students to become thoughtful and sophisticated musicians and listeners and performers and composers and hopefully music teachers.
Now, AP Music Theory is considered to be one of the hardest AP classes, which is why Erie has decided to include a pre-test before the class begins so students know what they're getting into. But that's not to defer students.
Music is a challenging subject. Music is hard. There's science and math and music and a language. It's a lot all in one, so it is challenging.
Nonetheless, there's many things to look forward to with the new class.
I'm super excited about music theory to learn more of how music works and how to put things together to really make, a beautiful composition, and just to know kind of the nuts and bolts of how pieces of music convey certain emotions.
It's an awesome course. It's challenging, but we can make it a lot of fun, and I'm super excited to teach it.
More info about music theory and the pre-test will be in a meeting that will be scheduled sometime later this school year. And don't worry, it's not too late to register for AP Music Theory. And if you have any questions, Ms. Pernas would be happy to answer them through email or in person. And for the Erie Tiger Network, I'm Isabella Tapia. We may only...
Thanks, Bella. And now let's go over to Grayson Blaylock for your sports updates.
Thanks, Danae. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and I'm sure everyone will be spending it like they should be, watching every Erie winter sport. Of course. Or maybe it's just me. If you haven't watched much basketball yet this year, we're pretty good. The girls and boys teams have combined for a 34-6 record, and both are ranked in the top 10 in 4A. The girls scored their most points all season in an 80-65 win over Windsor, and the boys snuck out of Windsor with a win by a score of 77-74 for the first time since 2013. And for the first time in school history, both teams swept Windsor in both games. Both teams will play tomorrow night against Skyline at 5:30 and 7. Their senior night is next Tuesday against Meade, and the regular season ends on Friday at Frederick. Wrestling will be at regionals tomorrow and Saturday at Broomfield High School for the chance to qualify for state next weekend. If you can't make it, tune in to the ETN on Twitter and Facebook Live for Friday and Saturday morning, and we'll be live on YouTube like normal on Saturday night. We saved the biggest event of the week for last. State swimming is tomorrow and Saturday. Congratulations to all of the state team and all of the seniors that qualified. Make sure to be there at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for the beginning of prelims. We don't have school, so I should see you all there. If you can't make it, be sure to follow our media team on Twitter at Grayson_Blaylock, at Grayson_Wolf, at Kenna Buckskin, and at Erie Tiger Media for updates all weekend. That's your sports update for this week. Danae and Blake, back to you.
Just a reminder that basketball will play at Meade on the 18th. Girls varsity will start at 5:30 and boys will start at 7. If you can't go to the game, be sure to tune in to the Erie Tiger Network.
This week we do have a 4-day weekend. We have no school tomorrow and Monday, so stay inside and be warm. Tomorrow is also Valentine's Day, so be sure to spend time with the person you care about. The last reminder is that the senior graduation meeting is on the 18th, starting at 6 p.m. This will be held in the auditorium.
Be sure to also follow us on our social medias at Erie Tiger Media.
That's all for this week. I'm Danae Shara.
And I'm Blake Donaldson.
Have a good week.